and make plays like that.
And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Out of here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Ellington now to return it. Tim. First carry for Elijah McGuire. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, second down. Play clock winding down. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. Williams loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. Over the middle to Kittle. complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On the toss, here's Williams. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Again, it's Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On second down, here's Trubisky. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Here's Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Howard. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. That was going to let it go deep. And got his man complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard. To throw is Beathard. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. On second down, Williams. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9. Back to throw, Beathard. Hard throw, incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. If you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Wow, what's up?
Okay, if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game.
Bird home.
This has turned into a field position game, though.
Sometimes he home. You gotta.
May actually determine the outcome.
Now Trubisky.
Yeah, he home, but
incomplete.
You got to call him up because he might have took a
And
nap or
second
something.
down.
He got to wake
Let's
back up. I
face it,
think he go to work
perfection
like
is
6 in the
something we all
morning. I think
chase,
he might be
whether it's
off this
playing this
weekend.
game or
I
whatever
don't
we
know,
do.
but call him up. You got his number,
Hard to
right?
attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes
Huh?
incomplete.
All right. Um. All right. Let me let me call you back then. All right.
Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. It's complete to Parker, left side. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. He's got his man on the crossing route.
He can play, man.
And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 47 yards. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky, his third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now Beathard. And to the left side here, Wilson. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
There we go now.
They'll throw here. Beathard eluding the pressure right. Out to the right here to Wilson. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. So the D-line's going to spread out. First down, a run with Hyde. pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Even score late in the fourth. Let's see if the defense can play within themselves, not give up the big play and contain, and keep this knotted up. Here's Beathard to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Welch. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive
Yo,
a
I'm
team
in the
towards
game. I
victory.
can't talk right now. Y'all's full court. I'll call you back.
Score now for Baltimore. And the
All right.
Steelers have scored yet again, really opening that one up. A win would be their first of the young season. They'll give to Hyde. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. To throw is Beathard. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Eric Armstead in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. They find some open field here. Now Trubisky lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. Handoff comes to Hyde, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Carry. This is McGuire. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The offense on third down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Well, you can. That's how you do it anyway. That's exactly how you do it. That's why when I was going to Augusta, me and Mike had vegetable day. Where one day we had vegetables and water instead of chicken, sodas, juices. We took it out of the diet. One day we uh-huh. Right, absolutely. I know that's right. We doing good. Absolutely. It is. Right, because the sugar out of your diet. You gotta take some of the sugar out your diet. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's good. That's what we need. The body, as long as you can eat right, as long as you can eat right and rest, you be good. That's right. Pray over it, bless it, and eat it. But man, you sure did. But look, let me tell you something. You know Arthur doing, what's her name, the beaver? Why she sent me from the Yeah, I said I'm doing. What's her name, man? The beater. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, man, I seen her walking away on this pitch in the field. Looks just like her mom.